Good morning. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt for my last part 2 video of day 2. However, it's my pajama shirt, so what else would I have on? I'm not ready for work yet. What I did yesterday was I went and made a list. You'll see in my part 1 video of yesterday where I was doing some work at work before I clocked in. And I made a list of things that I want to at least touch on during January. One of the things, I don't really want to talk about the dog right now, so I'm not going to do these in order, obviously, because I also was going to film. Damn it. Okay, we're going to do it. So, my dog, who is now snoring, who when I first tried to film this video and then I did something and messed it up and cut it off and deleted it all at the same time, was not snoring. He is a 4-year-old, maybe, we don't know, 4-year-old male pit bull. He was found as a stray. He was brought to an animal shelter that I'm not going to name because I don't want to be sued, so I'm not going to even play the name game. He was brought to the animal shelter after being found, I guess, in the street. I'm not sure. They said he was a stray. That's all I know. Then he was adopted by a family. I don't know if it was a family or just a man and a woman or just a woman. I don't know. It was people that had a small dog. Apparently, they fought or he bit the dog or something. Give me a second to do a little readjusting. He's in a strange position. Because I'm going to show you his ear in a second. I don't really know the situation. Which, if you know anything about adopting dogs, adopting a pet at all, you should know everything when you adopt the animal. So that's red flag number 1. Is that we went there one day, like, oh, surprise, you're getting a dog for Christmas. And we went to the shelter to look at dogs. We saw him. We took him outside to the little shelter area, and we're trying to play with him, and he was fixated on the training lady and another dog the entire time. Didn't say a word. He didn't bark. He didn't anything. He had like a little play bark, but it was very quiet and faint. Almost like maybe his vocal cords were damaged or something. It was a strange little bark. So we didn't think he was going to be loud or aggressive or do too much anything. We basically assumed he was going to behave kind of like a cat. Like, just, I'll come to you when I want attention. That's what we were led to believe. So, we didn't get him that day. We were not prepared. We left. Sunday happened. Monday happened. We went back on a Tuesday when they were open to the public for adoption again. And luckily, he was still there. We were able to take him, which was a little confusing because he wasn't even listed on the website at all. So I wasn't sure if he was still there. He wasn't listed on the website originally either. So we said we wanted to look at him. Me and my sister said we wanted to look at him. They took us in this little room, like, where you can meet the dog. He was very excited. He noticed the training woman was in the hallway. Then he was focused on the door the entire time. So we did say that we wanted to get him. The man was like, oh, okay, well, let's go. We're just going to do a little bit of paperwork. And he goes, oh, by the way, you don't have a dog, do you? I'm like, no. He goes, oh, okay, because there was, like, an incident with him and a small dog or something. What kind of information is that? Number 1, they didn't ask us, do we have small children? Do we live in an apartment? Do we live in a house? Do we live in a boat, in a car? Like, didn't ask any information that they need to ask. They didn't I don't even know if they checked to see if we had any animal abuse cases. Like, they should. I don't know what they did besides fill out his paperwork. Like, tell us what his shots were and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. I really don't. And they're like, okay, let me go get him back out. Do you have a leash? No? Okay, here's this one. Have a good day. Took him to the car. He was so happy to get out of there. He had been there for 5 months. Since the other people brought him back. That's all I know about him. What I came to discover is he has 2 bite wounds, some sort of wound in his left front paw, and all of his paw pads are infected. Hello? His ears were also infected. He has 1 bite wound in each ear. How did he get bit twice? The infection set in and get a set of shots. Who is the vet? What? What are we doing? Are you taking care of the animals or are you pretending? I don't understand. So, he has a limp. He has a bad limp. A noticeable limp. And I thought that it was joint pain until I took him to the vet. So I take him to the vet because he's limping. And a wonderful person. I don't want to say who. I don't want to say the company. I don't want to say anything because I don't want all the information to spill out after. So I'm not going to do that. But anyways, someone helped us. Take him to our vet, blah, 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 whatever. So, I'm going to show his ear. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. That is one of his ears. That's the bite wound. This was infected. It was raised. Is healing now. Because of the antibiotics. That's my leg. So he has 1 in each ear. And they're almost in identical, like, places. Pardon my son's messy bed. He has clothes and shit all over it. Hi, buddy. Mommy talking about you. His front paw, he's not gonna let me have it. It looks 100% better. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around to the messy bed. It's not focused. There you go. This spot right here had a staph infection. This, I'm not going to keep touching it, is sore to him. This is hurting him. He is limping on this. The vet said that there was a staph infection there. And then his paw pads are infected. What? So, the antibiotics for the paw pads fixed his ears. And everything else, kind of, it's still in the process. But he shouldn't have been, it shouldn't be an existing thing that I had to get him with. They should be taking care of the animal, especially an animal that has been in their care for over a month. He has had his boosters, all of his boosters. He's had all of his shots. Vets or somebody that is able to give those things has seen him. At least once. Twice. At least twice. And none of that was picked up on. What the hell are you doing? Like, I don't understand people. And then the other issue. He is aggressive. He's a pit bull. Yes. That, I don't give a fuck if he was a pit bull or a chihuahua, to be honest. That doesn't have anything to do with it. He was abused, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that flat out. He has been abused. Anything that he portrays as something that has happened to him in the past that is maybe abusive, maybe could be violent, he will go after the person doing whatever it is that they're doing. My mom was trying to kill a fly with the fly swatter, and he went after her arm when he saw and watched the fly swatter smack the wall. Like, it was like a trigger to him. I'm not going to say he has PTSD. I don't know if that's something that pets can have. Also, when our yellow lab died, I didn't know that dogs could have cancer. So what the hell do I know? But my lips hurt. I'm sorry. He is confused by play and actual aggression. He's confused because somebody hurt him. When we first got him, he wouldn't let me touch his snout. He has obviously been hit there multiple times. He wouldn't let me touch it. He's like, that thing. The thing that people that have been hit in the face do. That, oh my God, what are you doing? Like, why are you touching me? You know what I mean? And then probably not the first, it was the second day that we had him. I was not working at the time. So we were down here, just sitting here because in my room, I do have some seating, I guess. But my bed, so this is my headboard wall here. And then that whole side, my bed is kind of like the couch in my room. You know what I mean? So we just sit here, watch the TV, do whatever. So we were here. He was here with me. And I, went open-handed, went to touch him. And he, whoa, lady, what are you doing? All I did was want to pet him. And he was scared because somebody has abused him. He is an abused animal that... Can you stop focusing on shit that's not there? I do have a paranormal story time for you guys coming up, so maybe something is there. I don't know. Anyways. He's obviously not been worked with for his aggression, for his abused behavior. He has not been in any sort of therapy for what has happened to him, basically. My thing is, when you adopt dogs, they are supposed to put them through behavior tests to see what happens. He technically should belong to a single man or a single woman that has no family, no kid, no significant other. Maybe he can handle a significant other, but I guess they have to live there. He cannot handle a family that has that has more than one owner if they operate on different schedules. Say the wife worked during the day and the man worked at night. Overnight. He can't handle that. His brain does not function for that. He's not here for that. He needs, maybe if they're on the same schedule and they're always home at the same time, he could work with it. Otherwise, he's not for it. He's not. He bonded to me instantly. I don't know if it's because I'm the one that saved him. He is my dog. No doubt about it. He does what I say when I say it. Listens to me. When other people tell him what to do, he looks to me for approval. And he is owner possessive. He is possessive over me. We had to deal with him being possessive over me and his issues with my son. He was trying to nip at him. He would growl at him. he would try to nip at him. He never made contact. He never did the angry, snarling, barking, out of control. But he did nip at him. He did growl at him. And there was situations where I was like, oh, you are going to have to not live here. And we fixed it. We worked on it. We fixed it. And that is a good thing, that it can be fixed, that whoever originally owned him did not push him so far into whatever happens inside their head that he is uncontrollable. But now we also have 2 other people in the home that are gone a way lot more than we are, that he's struggling with. And if anybody plays with my son or plays with me, like, not necessarily play fight, but if Jalen's on my lap and he's like, ah ha 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 kind of thing, he thinks something is happening to him. Or if that happens between him and somebody else, or just, he has a hard time differentiating play and pain, I guess, because of whatever happened to him. And he does show aggression towards others on behalf of us, like he's protecting us. And that's not good. And they should not have let us walk out of there with no help with an animal in that way. Oh, he's timid. He's like a cat. He doesn't want to be bothered. Blah, 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 blah. No, hell, he's not. And if he did attack somebody's dog, probably that little bastard is who bit him in his ears, number one, which is why he attacked it. Hello. And that family, even if their behavior testing did not show to them those behaviors in him, that family, whatever man, woman, child, whoever the hell brought him back, said to them, showed that behavior. They had to have seen that behavior, heard about that behavior from that family, because he don't just do it to us. It didn't only happen to us. It happened to them too, and they had to see it. They had to see it in him. They had to know it. They had to tell them that when they brought him back and told them whatever the hell else they told them. You know what I mean? It's not just something that goes unnoticed. It's not an unnoticeable behavior. We knew about it from day one. Luckily, angry dogs don't scare me. I'm not afraid. I may or may not be afraid of snakes. I haven't quite held one yet. Like, I used to be scared to look at them, be in the same presence as them, like that. I haven't touched one yet. Thank you to Taylor Dean. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but it's all because of you. And Exotic Official. But I'm more afraid of a shark than I am of an angry dog. I don't care what breed it is. Pitbull, Rottweiler, Doberman. I don't care. I'm not afraid of an angry dog. And I also know that you damn sure don't show them that you're afraid, even if you are. So aggression doesn't bother me. My thing is, how are we fixing it? What are we going to do? What is going to be done? How do I train it? How do I treat the behavior? How do I fix the situation? It scares me of what he could do to somebody else on behalf of me. However, I'm not worried about anything happening to me. I'm confident that nothing is going to happen to me. And some people might say I'm stupid or whatever. I have no fear of that. I'm scared of Joe Blow walking down the street and what he's going to do to me more than I'm worried about this dog. So, that's a whole other thing, whatever. Anyways, so that's what I was gonna say about in my book. That is the first thing on my list to talk about. And I wasn't necessarily gonna do these in any order. Oh, sorry. I'm moving. I wasn't planning on doing these in any order. Like, that wasn't supposed to be the first thing I talked about or anything. But it was something that I felt like after I mentioned that I might as well go ahead and address. Can you stop that? Okay. So what I was gonna say is there's this one topic and then a part 2 that hasn't happened yet, obviously. So I sent an email to the shelter, marked urgent, marked, you know, aggressive dog, whatever. Say I'm not aggressive, mommy, I'm nice. So I love you, right? So I have this, my hippo is here. Oh, where is he? You can't see him. You can see his crusty nose. Say, stop it. I'm sleeping. Kane. Kane. I can't see you in the dark. I just see your dirty nose. Anyways, so I wrote them an email and told them the whole entire situation and how I was disappointed in what they are and how they're going about things. When there's another place that I could have gotten a dog from that I know would help. There is someone that would probably help us, that will probably tell us what to do, figure out how we can do it, whatever. But it's not her problem. She didn't give us this dog. Somebody else did. And what if I was terrified of his aggression? What if it's like having a tiger locked in your bathroom? How do you get it out? You don't know if you're giving an aggressive dog to people that are scared of aggressive dogs. And then you're going to be trapped in the house with this dog that you're scared to go near. And he's going to be scared of you because he can't figure out what the hell is going on with you because you're scared of him and you give off these vibes that they pick up. So I'm like, well, what? It could be so much worse. This could be so dangerous if I didn't know a thing or two. That's what I'm trying to say. And if he didn't bond to me like he did, this could be even worse than that. My son could have gotten bit. Other things could have happened. You know, it's too much. So I'm disappointed in them. So I sent them an email. I was being very polite. I call it smart-ass polite because I was definitely angry. But I said it very professionally. This rubber band is about to snap. Oh, no. You know, whatever. I don't know. It is what it is, really. So there's going to be a part 2 to figure out what they say to me, what they are going to give me as a solution, what they're going to, you know, because I said to them, number 1, I need to know who else needs to read this email because I'm very upset. And number 2, what are you going to do about it? Because I'm not just going to be sitting here with this dog. Because, once again, if I didn't know anything, if I, you know, I got a little bit of skills under my belt. I've been dealing with animals all my life. But if I didn't, if I was never a dog trainer, if I never dealt with dogs, what would you do? What would you do? You want me to just, okay, bye. Never mind. I can't deal with you. Bye. Get out. Just throw him outside like his original owner did after he fucked his head up? So, I don't know. We'll see. That'll be a part 2. I have so many other things in store. And now I've gotten one off the list. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself that I have made a introduction video to the process on New Year's Eve. That I made a day 1 video. And a 2-part day 2 video. And a day 3 video now. I'm on a roll. Let's see if I can keep it up. I'm not sure. But I have high hopes for myself. I really do. So I'm going to go ahead and cross that off my list. My camera I don't know if it's because of my storage space or if that's just the default setting of this memory card. But I have, every time I film a video, I have 29 minutes and 59 seconds worth of video for each time I shoot a video. Granted, sometimes, you know, you have pauses and things like that that you edit out later, but if ever I wanted to shoot a 30-minute video, I don't even have 30 minutes, I have 29 and 59 seconds. But I don't know why that is. I need to get another memory card. That's basically the gist of it. But anyways, I am on 25 minutes right now, so I'm about to be out of time. I'm just going to cut it off here. Plus, who wants to watch some crazy lady bitching for 25 minutes anyways? I don't know. I kind of do. Wait, one more thing. Oh my god, I have 4 minutes left. Not even, I have 3. Okay. So, when I was talking about the weight loss thing and how that's going to be a focus of the channel, I did manage to weigh myself the first day of the month. 323 pounds. I've said it. It's out there. It is in the universe now. 323 pounds. I'm not ashamed of that because it was 360 at one point. It was almost closer to 400 at one point, and it's now 323. I am not ashamed. I am mad at myself that I used to weigh less and I kind of screwed it up, but that is a whole nother video. That is an eating disorder video, and we will get into that, but it's not right now. So, to see that video, to hear more about that, that will probably be maybe my part 2 topic tomorrow. I mean, nope, sorry. My part 2 topic today, that's what I meant to say. Or otherwise, I'll just get into it tomorrow. But that's it. I'm almost out of time. I'm going to go ahead and get to work. So I'll see you guys next time. There may be a part 2 today. I think I want to go ahead and get that story out of the way. And I got 29.59 minutes. 29 minutes and 59 seconds. Can I even speak English? Like, did I learn English? Guess not. Whatever. I'll be back later with that story after I get off work. You guys have a good day. Mwah.